everyone, I'm back. I know probably not many people missed me or noticed I was gone, but I plan to do a big, not really, kind of like a coming back video. Actually record something going on 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to upload yet because I borrowed a camera and I didn't know it recorded in these like weird file formats that aren't compatible with any of the programs I used. I tried. I also borrowed someone's fancy editing software, and for some reason when I tried it, it kept messing everything up. The video and the audio kept going out of sync, and then even to just try to convert the files to be able to work on them with another software, it just was broken. I don't know. I don't have luck with these things. What I did was I did a top 10 and a bottom 10, or not really 10, but ish, of best and worst books of 2013, and I'm getting so frustrated trying to get this fixed so I can upload it, because for once I used to use my webcam all the time, and as you can tell, using a webcam, first of all, the video isn't the greatest. Second, the audio is just really bad because it picks up all the noise from the fans in the computer. But finally, I just said screw it. I'm not going to re-record those yet, but I'm just going to do another video because I've really, really missed doing videos. Even though I was never, like the most popular person on YouTube or anything, I love talking. I love complaining about stuff. So I really wanted to get into it again. And I'm sure there were some people who actually did used to watch my videos, so sorry if you're wondering what happened to me. If you read my Goodreads or some of my comments, I mentioned to people what happened. My computer just died. It's no longer, of course, no more warranty. And it took me quite a long time to get a replacement. I finally did, and then at that time I had no time to record videos, and then I wasn't anxious to use a webcam again, and I didn't even know how to use the webcam on this computer, sadly. I am not the most technologically savvy person, so I had to have someone show me and help me. Yeah, that's, oh my god, wrong side. That's the cat in the background there, if you can see that, black blob moving. So anyway, it's just been kind of a mess. Finally, I'm like, you know what, I'll do a movies. I'll do a movies video for now. I'll try to get this other video sorted out, and I might need to re-record it. I don't know. My time, as I said in the previous video, which you haven't seen, it's very limited to make videos now because my boyfriend moved back in with his mom, and I do share a room, as you know, and I work different hours now. I'm a 9-to-5er now, and so times that I'm actually home, my sister's here too. She's only got one, she's got an evening class tonight, which is why I'm able to do it. So it may need to become like a Wednesday night thing, because there's really no way else I'll be able to do this. I can't just lock her out of the room so I can record something. I'm hoping, sometime this year I'm going to be moved out and in my own place. We'll see about that. Maybe if I get a raise or a new job. So anyway, I'm going to start with my top 10 movies / TV series stuff of 2013. And try to go through this as quickly as possible so it's less for me to edit. First one is Much Ado About Nothing. It's the 1993 version with Kenneth Branagh. I read the play, trying to help my brother out with a class, last spring. Not a big Shakespeare or play person. It's just not my thing. I actually really, really enjoyed it. And his teacher recommended to the class that they watch the movie because she said it was really good, and he had no interest in it. I'm like, I want to watch it. And it's so good. I loved it a lot, almost more than the play. Not really, but Keanu Reeves, I don't know what he was doing in that role. But other than that, it's a really recommended movie, and I'm sure if you're a Shakespeare fan, you've already probably seen it, but if not, go ahead and watch it because it's really good. Second one is Call the Midwife, Season 2, second season of the hit TV series about midwives in, 1950s East End of London. During this season, you can kind of see that they're running out of storylines from the book to use. In fact, I think they've used all they've used all of the storylines of what actually happened in the book series already. But so I'm sure they're going to just have to be creating and writing in a lot of original material for this coming third season, but that's fine. So far, it's still been really good. And I'd recommend this to any period drama fans who haven't seen this series already. Third one's another British series. It's Berkeley Square. This was just something that I got because it kept popping up on my Amazon, like, you know, the recommended series, and on IMDb too, because I love, you know, a lot of British period dramas especially. And so I'm like, what the heck? I had an Amazon gift card and I bought it for Christmas for myself last year. I finally watched it like several months after that. It's about a group of nannies in Edwardian England who live on Berkeley Square, as the title suggests, and they become friends, and it's about all their individual stories and their family stories, kind of reminiscent of Downton Abbey. It is very much soap opera-ish, but it was really good, and very disappointing that it was canceled after only one season because the ratings weren't too good. Really sad about that, because the ending, while in some ways it was a conclusive ending, not really. It was much more a season ending than a series finale, if that makes any sense. Fourth one is, I'm getting really predictable. It's another British costume drama. It's Lark Rise to Candleford, and I actually watched the entire show, all 4 seasons, last year. It's kind of like a cross. It's almost like a British Little House on the Prairie, like a mix of Little House on the Prairie and Cranford by Elizabeth Gaskell. It's a really good series. First season was the best, but I did really enjoy the whole thing. Again, definitely check this out if you like that kind of show and you haven't seen this already. Fifth one is an actual movie that I saw in theaters. It's The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. This movie was amazing. I liked it even better than the first movie. I liked it even better than the book. You know, all the problems really that I had, like, remember the shaky cam thingy from the first movie? That was all gone. You know, no headaches or dizziness from shaky cam. The acting was amazing. The storyline, it was so well done. I had a few tiny little flaws that irritated me here and there, but nothing major at all. And although I'm not the biggest Mockingjay fan, and I really don't know why they split it into 2 movies, I'm actually really looking forward to it, because after seeing this, I know that they can do great things with it. So I have high hopes. I heard so many good things about this. I kind of lost interest in Disney in the past few years. I'm not the biggest fan of, the 3D animated movies. I really liked the classic Disney princess stuff, which was why I was really happy when they did that one, The Princess and the Frog, which is the regular 2D animation. But, everybody was saying good things about this, and I'm like, okay, why not? I did like Tangled a lot, so I didn't see Brave, but it was really good. I dragged my boyfriend to see it. He did not want to, and at the end he had to admit it. He's like, okay, it was good. I really liked how, while it did have romance in it, it wasn't, the sisterly relationship was the main focus of the movie. So, really happy about that for a change. Number 7 is Saving Mr. Banks. I really actually had no interest in seeing this movie, but we actually had free tickets, and I was going with a group of friends' parents to see it, so it's like, okay. And I ended up really loving it. I've read certain things after the movie that it wasn't entirely, historically accurate, especially with the portrayal of Walt Disney and P.L. Travers, but the movie, nevertheless, it was really well done. The acting, the settings, and everything, the look of the movie just felt so legit to me. It's like, this looks like early 60s. How accurate it really was, I don't know. I'm not an expert, but it looked really good. It's surprising because I'm not the biggest Mary Poppins fan, so I didn't really have many, too high of expectations for it. Number 8 is The Call. It's that movie with Halle Berry that came out a while ago where she's a 911 dispatcher, and of course the police can't do anything, so she has to, personally go try to save a kidnapped girl. I had wanted to see this when it came out, and for some reason or another I never did. Finally saw it, at the very end of 2013, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I wait? I would have really loved to see that movie in theaters, but still, even when I did, it was still really thrilling, and I liked having this, thriller with women in the main roles. Number 9 is Prisoners. It's that Hugh Jackman movie where the daughters go missing. This movie was a lot creepier than I had expected. I liked it more than I had expected, but I also did think it was a little bit too long. Still a really recommended movie. Number 10, the last one, is I had to bring back the Britishness. It's The Paradise. I actually watched seasons 1 and 2 last year, and while it had a couple flaws, I still really enjoyed it, even though at times I wasn't that crazy about, you know, the main couple. As usual with me, I loved all the side characters. So that's my top 10 favorite movies and series of 2013. Tell me what you think about some of the ones on my list, or comment and let me know, you know, your thoughts on your favorite movies and shows from last year as well. Hopefully this video all goes okay and I can edit it and upload it fine, and sorry about the bad audio. Bye everybody!